Some of you may know my business colleague Joseph Chaplik lives in Arizona, in Phoenix, Arizona, and he heads the Joseph Bernard arm of Arizona. And that Arizona market has really been in a different cycle than Portland. Portland may be in a cycle where the rents have really jumped up and the values have jumped up and development's jumped up. We weren't as hit as hard as the recession as other West Coast cities. We had a temporary reduction in apartment values of 10 to 15% in the recession. Not catastrophic because we haven't seen those really skyrocketing high prices that California homes had, for example, and they were whipsawing between really high and really low values, and Oregon's kind of been like slow and steady but consistent. Arizona got hit really hard, so the values dropped. They have more of an urban sprawl issue in Phoenix area, and so they got hit really hard with vacancies and values and prices in the 20,000 per unit range in 2010, 11. So they're in a different cycle of the market. Reminds me of Portland maybe in 2004 and 5, where Portland was just starting to grow and having rents jump up after being flat for 5, 6, 7 years. So the Arizona market, there's Phoenix and Tucson. Phoenix kind of reminds me of Portland, and Tucson reminds me of Salem, where it's a little smaller but still connected to the bigger city. And we're seeing, I've probably seen 4 or 5 clients sell their units in Portland and took advantage of the infrastructure with the management team and the lending team that we put together and bought bigger properties. One guy sold 24 units in Portland and bought 76 units with the money in Tucson on properties he'd only owned for less than 5 years in Portland. And a couple other people did similar things with that size, basically tripled their units. So that's a big number. Again, it doesn't matter if it's Arizona. If you Google popular cities for investing in apartments in the country, you'll get a dozen different top 10 lists. And these top 10 lists all seem to have similar cities. You've got Reno, you've got Las Vegas, you've got Raleigh, North Carolina, Austin, Arizona. You see a lot of these. And the challenge of investing in a different market, non-local market, is how are you going to manage the property? That's a whole other topic we've talked a little bit about in the past. If you get over that hurdle, there may be other options to go to secondary markets where you can get a property that's in a different cycle.